So, how does sugar and carbs affect your body? That's what today's video is all about, and it's going to help you to understand sort of the process behind carbohydrates and sugar, what they actually do in the body, and how we can limit those and replace those with healthy fat to get a much better result and a much better benefit. So, when it comes to us fasting, like that's the main key of week 1, is to really get in the routine of fasting, whether that's full intermittent fasting with just water or plain coffee or plain tea, or whether you're doing a bulletproof fast where you're adding some MCT oil. Either one of those is fasting. But now the question lies in, what do the other meals look like? How do we dial this in completely? And I want to talk today on today's video about sugar and carbohydrates. Basically, when we have carbohydrates, whether they're fruit, whether they're grains, whether they're other carbs, they will eventually turn into sugar. And now when sugar is in the bloodstream, our insulin level gets high. When our insulin level gets high, we crave more sugar. That's how a craving is born. And then insulin comes down, it goes up, it comes down, it goes up, and your blood sugar fluctuates all day. That leads to brain fog, that leads to low energy, that leads to a slump in the afternoon. So we want to be able to regulate this sugar number, and the easiest way to do that is by focusing on what we bring into the body. The minute we start bringing in carbs and bringing in sugar, we now change the metabolism to burn carbohydrate, which is going to put you on this roller coaster. The whole idea of this challenge is to get your body to burn fat. So we dial in breakfast with either bulletproof coffee or plain water or tea. Then we move to lunch. Now, the key here is to keep fruit to a minimum. We want fruit to be no more than 1 to 2 servings a day. So for most fruits, that's 1 piece of fruit. In the case of berries or something, that's a cupped hand. We don't want more than 1 to 2 servings a day, max. Now, the easiest way to go about this is to continue this lower carb approach throughout the whole day, and then put carbs at the end of your day. So we're not going completely carb free, but we want to put them at the end of the day because it's going to zap some of your energy. So for lunch, ideally it would be meat, vegetables, and fat. So whether that's steak, broccoli, and some avocado, or something along those lines. Now, healthy fats, I'm going to list some below, but they're basically grass-fed butter, coconut oil, MCT oil, avocados. These are all ways to get healthy fat. Fish oil, these are all healthy fats. The more fats we get into the diet, the more healthy fats we have, the less carbs that you bring into the diet, the better your energy is going to be, the better you're going to feel, the better you're going to perform. And this is how we eventually switch the metabolism to burning fat as opposed to burning carbohydrates. As the week goes on, we're going to get a little more in depth with this topic so you understand the science behind it. But for now, we're just keeping fruit to no more than 1 to 2 servings a day and watching the overall carbs. So maybe bulletproof for breakfast, and lunch would be protein, vegetables, and healthy fat. And from there, you basically do whatever you want to do for dinner for the next couple of days, and we will constantly make upgrades and improvements to that. So that's the whole idea of Project Upgrade 30, is to look at our entire diet and everything else and see where we can make the absolute best upgrades. That's what I have for you in today's video. I will see you tomorrow on the very next video.